Hey friends and beautiful people, another video in the same day. So I am over at the farm where I was raised, helping Hubs get a mower deck that has turned into be a little more of a challenge than what we had counted on. And I'm heartbroken, but I'm still going to share with you. Trying not to be embarrassed here because, again, this is something that's out of my control. But I wanted to show you the farm where I grew up. So this is it. It goes back into those woods. Whoops, that's the neighbors. And then all the way up through here. So there's our tractor. This barn here was Pops' pride and joy. He built that before we even built the house. And we had quite the setup here. I was scrounging around in there, just seeing what was here and what wasn't compared to when I was younger. This was our chicken barn. We hauled this from somewhere else. I forget who we got it from, but it's still on the trailer. And it was pretty cool because the windows tip in, which kept the birds from like flying out at night. And then we could leave those open when it was really hot outside. This was all fenced in, and this is where we kept the steer. We always had 4 or 5 head at a time. And it actually goes down all the way up by the road. And then over here, you can still kind of see the water pump. So we had right from this edge of the barn out this way, we had fence, and it went over that way a little ways and then back out so that they could go all the way back there. And we had a water trough here that we used this water spigot for, and then the gate for loading and unloading was there, and then the chickens. And then this little, when I was at home, the little red barn wasn't there, and we only had 1 propane tank, not 2. And then after my mom built her solarium, we actually used to have a pool over there, which was nice if you were out working hard. Pops, every once in a while. Pops was a workaholic, so every once in a while he would just all of a sudden strip down to his skivvies and jump in. Well, not skivvies, but take off his watch and he always had to have a t-shirt with a pocket on it. And take his little smokes out of there and take his watch off and everything out and just jump in the pool, and then back out we go. Come on, sis, let's go. So it was quite different then. Mama's not able to take care of it. Hubs did come over and brush hog this off for her. She had somebody who was, I'm sorry, that tractor's probably pretty loud. She had someone who was paying her to just let them do hay here, and they didn't come this year. So I think they were upset because she was still asking about her money from last year. Those woods were where I used to hide when we were building, or when we would come out to the lot. I would go in and dig up mushroom compost and do a little foraging and just looking around in there to see what was out there. It was a lot of fun. And I remember before we got our first steer, I should back up. Hubs was raised as a farmer, as in big tractors and equipment, and that was his love. So just getting this little farm was pretty much a dream come true for him. And the first thing he had me do was go out and pull. He gave me a list of things I had to make sure weren't out here so that they wouldn't make the cattle sick. So, and he had a way of jerry-rigging just about anything and everything to make it work. He was the king of going out in the barn and finding something and making it work so that he didn't have to go to the store. This was a cool place, and these are fond memories, and right now they're just heartbreaking memories. Mama's pretty much, I don't want to say she's given up on this place, but it's just, she's overwhelmed, and she really can't do a lot with it. She can't drive the big tractors, so she bought herself a little riding John Deere, and she does get out and mow the grass, but Pops used to keep it, well, we kept it mowed and trimmed. But there's such a peace out here. It's so quiet. We're a couple days late to actually get to see when the trees, when the leaves are all changing colors. It's just stunning out here. It's a great place to just sit and do nothing and and think happy thoughts. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a really quick tour on the farm where I grew up, and we'll get back up and see if, like I said, we've got quite the mess to try to get the mower deck out of the barn. But that's our goal for today, and I'll have to do my garlic after. Once Hub sends me an SOS mail, you pretty much know. But this is the 150 acres here that's going to be apartments, and that is right across the road from me. Whew. So until next time, friends, be blessed and be a blessing.